shelter in place. I assume that there's a procedure that you have in a situation like this. You go into a safe room internally as much as possible. Is that right?
Our team is performing as trained and as planned. We are here locked down in my office. Quickly, the staff who were not in the office with us, they were located within just a couple of minutes. Everyone reporting in and making sure that they were okay and that they were in a safe place, and of course checking on our Hawaii delegation and their staff as well, both in the House and the Senate. Thankfully, everyone is doing okay and they're in a safe place.
Representative Tulsi Gabbard of Hawaii, thanks very much. We're going to stay in close touch with you. You served in the military, right? So you're familiar with a situation like this.
I'm actually a military police captain in the Army.
Yes, I know that. And so I'm sure you're very concerned, like all of us are right now. All right, if you get some more information, Congresswoman, please let us know. We appreciate it. Please give our best wishes to your staff, everybody over there in the House office buildings as well. Deborah Farrick is joining us on the phone right now. Deb, what are you learning?
Wolf, what we can tell you is this. According to an intelligence source who's being briefed on what's going on there near Capitol Hill, you're looking at that scene there on the right of the screen. If you look at that green sign right there, there is a black car almost underneath it. Well, apparently, according to this source, the car was being chased by police. It was close to the White House when the chase began and then made its way towards the Capitol. The driver tried to get out of the car, and we're being told by this intelligence source that that's when the shots were fired. It's not clear whether the driver was able to get out of the car or what was going on. They don't know what specifically triggered this or why, or they don't know they're working on the presumption that this was sort of a car chase, but they don't know why this person was driving where he was driving. So that's what they're looking at right now. But the scene that you're seeing, that is the crime scene right there. We are being told by this intelligence source, and others are supporting that in fact, that is the car, and that's what began this, a car chase, Wolf.
A car chase, and you're saying from the White House all the way up towards Capitol Hill, obviously a serious situation. Hold on for a minute, Deb. Dana Bash is getting some more information. She's up in the Senate side of the U.S. Capitol. She was getting ready to interview the Senate Majority Leader, Harry Reid. What are you learning, Dana?
Well, if we're being told that the lockdown, which we've been reporting about, is about to be or in the process of being lifted, meaning people will no longer have to shelter in place. They will be able to leave their offices and leave the building of the Capitol and the Senate office buildings and maybe the House office buildings that they've been told to stay in for the past half hour or more. The other thing that we're told is that the Capitol Police they're expecting to have or planning to have a news conference very soon, maybe even at the top of the hour, to give us more information about exactly what happened, the injuries, and who they think that the suspect or suspects were in these alleged gunshots and shootings.
So what you're suggesting, what you're hearing, is that this lockdown has been lifted for the entire area or just for individual buildings? Just be a little bit more precise, Dan. I know maybe you can't be more precise, but has the entire lockdown for all of Capitol Hill been lifted?
I can't for sure say that the entire lockdown is lifted. I can tell you that from where I am in the Senate side, we are told by security forces here and sources here in the Senate side that it has been lifted. We'd have to definitely get back and talk to the House Sergeant at Arms to confirm that that's going on there as well, unless we maybe even know from some of our reporters and producers who are physically over on the House side, they might know. But certainly on the Senate side, we are being told that the lockdown has been lifted.
All right, stand by for a moment. Jim Acosta, our senior White House correspondent, is getting more information. Jim, we have heard from Deborah Farrick that there was a car chase beginning near the White House and then moving towards Capitol Hill. What else are you learning?
That's right, Wolf. We're hearing from Secret Service officials that this started as some sort of altercation or incident near the White House at 15th and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest. As you know, Wolf, that is right by the Treasury Department, just down Pennsylvania Avenue from where we're standing to the west. This person who was involved in this incident over at the Capitol, it appears, hit a security barrier trying to get onto Pennsylvania Avenue. At that point, some sort of pursuit ensued, and then that individual left this area of Washington and started heading towards the Capitol, or that this chase or incident or whatever started moving towards the Capitol. But we do have it confirmed now from the U.S. Secret Service, which is really charged with protecting this whole area, that this incident began down at 15th and Pennsylvania Avenue, very, very close, just a block from the White House earlier today. Not really sure what the person was trying to do, but it appears that the person was trying to get through the security barriers that keep the cars off of Pennsylvania Avenue, Wolf.
From 15th Street, there's a barriers that you can't get onto Pennsylvania Avenue near the U.S. Treasury over there. So
That's
what
right.
you're hearing is that someone tried to go through those barriers. People can walk through those barriers, but they can't drive through those barriers unless they're obviously authorized to do so.
That's
Is
right.
that what you're hearing, that somebody tried to get through a barrier from 15th Street to get closer to the White House?
That's what we're hearing from a Secret Service official right now. And just to paint the picture, because we can't show you this picture right now, but at 15th and Pennsylvania, back in the old days, you used to be able to drive through here, Wolf, as you know. And I know because I grew up in this area. But now, because of heightened security needs around the White House at 15th and Pennsylvania Avenue, there's a